Welcome back everybody to Madden 17. My name is MrHurriicane, and I'm here with some more draft champions starting a brand new draft here on the PlayStation 4 trying to get those Ultimate Team rewards. And we start things off. Normally not a play I'd make, but I'll take the legend running back here. It's Emmitt Smith. So far I think I've seen a lot more good receivers than good running backs in drafts, and I haven't used Emmitt Smith much, so I pick him up in the first round, and then in round number 2. We get some gold cards, and this time around I'm going to go with Jermaine Kearse, who has 82 catching, 86 speed. In the next round, there is another gold receiver in Michael Floyd, but I'm not going to be taking him. I will go to the offensive line now and get my left tackle. It is 84 overall, Trent Williams. He has 89 pass block and 88 strength. Into the next round, and this time around, I end up taking CJ Mosley. He is the highest overall on the board, and when I get a chance for those good linebackers, I don't usually pass up on them. Those are who I'm usually usering, and I like defending those passes over the middle. Next round now, in round number 5, I'm going to take my quarterback here. It's 79 overall Derek Carr, who has 83 short and medium accuracy, which really isn't that great. I know Ryan Tannehill, I had some issues with him in MUT, and his ratings are similar, so I do get the Derek Carr. In round 6, now I'm going to the secondary to take Devin McCourty. A lot of these early rounds were easy decisions, just a higher overall at a position that I want to draft, so I take McCourty. Followed by round 7, now I'm going defensive line. Wouldn't have minded having George Iloka, but of course I just took McCourty, so I'm going to go with Star Lotulelei, and that'll help bolster my run defense a bit. In round number 8, now it's Alshon Jeffrey, Ryan Schrader, and Vic Beasley. I'm going to go with Alshon on this one and get my second wideout. Great ratings across the board, including a very high route running. In the following round, now a tougher decision, it's William Hayes, Bradley Roby, and Leonard Williams. I like getting Leonard Williams and moving him to defensive tackle, but in this case, it's round 9, I wanted to get some cornerback help. And I feel like I've already waited too long at this point, so I take Bradley Roby. Round 10, Jay Cutler, Pierre Garcon, and Taylor Lewan. I already took a left tackle, and in this case I'm going to end up taking another left tackle and Taylor Lewan to play him on the right side. Then we go to Pernell McPhee, Cam Chancellor, and Marcel Darius. I end up going with Cam Chancellor here despite my lack of pass rushers. I just like having Cam on the team. I play a lot of zone coverage, and his hit power in those tight windows is really nice to have. And he played well for me in that previous batch of Draft Champions videos. Round 12, I already have each of these positions, so I have to triple up basically on left tackle. And this just became a little bit of a mess, having Trent Williams, Joe Staley, and Taylor Lewan. In the next round, we do get a pass rusher. I go Whitney Merciless, who has 88 block shedding, doesn't show his pass rush moves on there as power or finesse. But I'll play him at left end. 2 rounds left, here's round 14. Jeremy Maclin, Ryan Shazier, and Denoris Cersei. I will take my third wide receiver in this case and go Jeremy Maclin. And in this draft, like I mentioned, you do see a lot more good receivers than you do running backs. Last round, Quentin Demps, Ray Maualuga, or Reggie Nelson. It's starting to look a lot more like my previous Draft Champions videos. I'm going Ray Maualuga again. He accounted for like 10 turnovers in those 4 victories I had. So I get Maualuga back. I didn't like doubling up on all these positions, but it's the way it went. Only a 78 overall team, but I felt like I had a lot of really good players and an offense that could score a lot of points. So I had to move around those tackles and the linebackers and just get everything set, and here we are in the first game with this team. Against my opponent, who is throwing on 3rd and 8 with Drew Brees right down the middle between the zones for a first down to the 46. I didn't do a good job getting pass rushers, and I didn't get a lot of cornerbacks either, so it was a weird build for me. And on this 3rd down, this is a first down pickup on the screen pass as Brees began the game 4 for 4. Now on the run, there's a hit in the backfield, and we finish things up there with the tackle Adrian Peterson caught for a loss. Then 3rd and 10, play fake from Drew Brees. And my opponent finds himself in trouble, but Ray Maualuga drops the INT. It looks like I had the 3-and-out forced, but Pat O'Donnell back to pass, deep down the middle for a first down. I can't believe I let that up. I was stinking fake that whole time, but I still let him get the conversion. He's inside the 20, and there's the quick user pressure with Saliga. I still do a good bit of using my defensive line on here, just because I like having control of the pass rushers, and then I don't mess up the zones. And here is Adrian Peterson off that screen. He is denied the first down, but turns a 2nd and 18 into 16 yards. Then they toss it out to Peterson. He breaks a tackle, but does not reach the first down. I held him to -2 yards on his first 4 carries, and my opponent kicked the 3. So here's a look at this offense that I was really happy with. Normally I'm a lot more defense heavy, but I picked up a quarterback, a legend running back, 3 receivers, and 3 offensive linemen. Not very typical for me. This is Emmitt Smith on the carry as I get 7 yards. We lost a few on 2nd down. Here is 3rd and 8 for Carr with good protection. I see Jeffrey open, but Carr overthrows him and starts 1 of 4 in the air. Here I am to punt this away, and this is going to go inside the 10. He'll let it bounce, and I've seen this so much more in Madden 17. Lucky bounces inside the 10 leads to him being downed at the 1. Of course, here I'm thinking safety and jump early with Starlatulale for a neutral zone infraction. Now out to the 6-yard line. He calls that screen again. I've seen that a couple times already in this game, and there is a first down pickup of 11 yards. After seeing that screen a few times, I began to look for it. But here's a play fake. On 1st down, Breeze going deep, and there's a wide open receiver. Beating Cam Chancellor. I'm not sure how we had that mismatch. I did not see Cam there in man coverage, and I give up the touchdown to make it 10-0. A poor start. I'm used to this, though. Trying to get some offense going, I toss it outside to Emmitt Smith, who gets me a solid chunk of yardage. Here it's a 17-yard pickup. Again from the strong I formation. Now I'm throwing this complete to Nick Boyle, my base tight end, and we get inside the 40-yard line. Then facing a 3rd down, I go 3 wide, curse in the slot, and here is Derek Carr. I want Jeffrey, but he can't hang on. Those are the plays I really expect him to make. And from here, it's a 51-yard field goal. I had pretty good power, accuracy a bit spotty, and it's no good. I'm still down by 10, can't get on the scoreboard, and my opponent takes over with good field position. With 37 seconds on the clock, we can't get rush. And this is sailed complete. Inside my 35-yard line, we're on the verge of allowing even more points. A terrible first half. Now with even more time, Breeze eventually goes down. He waited too long. Backed up to the 37, and here's the blitz. He never saw it coming, and there is a near sack for Cam Chancellor. 3rd and 18 from the 37. I read the 4 verticals, and there's the interception for Ray Maualuga. So at least we keep the points off the board here to end the first half. But I go into the 2nd, trailing 10-0, and back to offense. Here's Derek Carr. Quick pass complete to Jermaine Kearse as we get about 10 yards. Just need to play my game at this point. Play fake, and a completion. Alshon breaking a tackle. And there he goes inside the 20. It is a 63-yard touchdown. Just like that, we cut this lead to only a field goal. My opponent takes over, and he's going back to the air. There's some pressure, and down he goes. That is Starlatulale helping us out. The pass rush did get a lot better late in that first half, and then wanting the screen, he completes it again. Adrian Peterson with blocking. He picks up 15 yards. That's like the 4th time or so we've seen that screen. That makes it 3rd and 2. He goes to Adrian again, and we can't make the tackle. He trucks through 2 defenders, and that's what Adrian does. Big first down catch and run. He loved throwing it to Adrian, but this time I was ready for it. Pick 6 the other way with the cornerback. Normally, you do that with a linebacker. I just had a cornerback in a flat zone there, so I like using those corner flats this year. 14-10, now I'm leading, and the interceptions keep on coming. Here is C.J. Mosley. Things are really swinging in my favor at this point, and that's going to end this game. I was down 10-0, and in only half a quarter, I turned things completely around. And there we go, 1 win on the board with this team. And here is game 2. I'm still not sure why I start off poorly in games most of the time and then play well in the second half. But here is my next opponent, and he has the Viking uniforms as well. That's 20 yards on the slant to T.Y. Hilton. And then a tailback, one I want on my ultimate team. David Johnson trucks a defender. He's inside the 20, and Cam Chancellor can't catch him in time. It's a long touchdown, and again, I'm trailing early. However, the missed extra point keeps it only 6-0. Let's see if my offense gets off to as slow a start as the previous game. 1st and 10, complete to Cooper Helfet. Getting these base tight ends involved. I haven't minded using them, especially when it's Michael Pruitt. Then on 1st down, we're going down the middle to Jermaine Kearse. Still no sign of Jeremy Maclin, by the way. 2nd down, handoff, Emmitt Smith inside for the touchdown, and I hit the extra point to make it 7-6. It didn't take my opponent long to cross the 50, however, thanks to a long return, but they were at least able to stop David Johnson. That was Ray Maualuga. On 2nd and 10, he has John Elway down the middle, knocked away by C.J. Mosley from T.Y. Hilton. That makes it 3rd down and 10. We're playing cover 3, watching those slants. Great coverage and intercepted by C.J. Mosley. There we are with the interceptions again. I have the football at the 46. I go play fake to Emmitt Smith and nearly give it back right there. 3rd down and 11. I keep Smith in to protect and throw it right to a defender. Not sure what I was thinking on that play. He gets the football all the way inside the 20 as we trade interceptions. I'm trying to defend my red zone at this point. David Johnson is stood up and stopped. Cam Chancellor leads the charge for my run defense. On 3rd and 5, tight end's open, but he drops it. Kind of bobbled it there, fell to the ground. It looked pretty cool, especially because it wasn't my tight end. But my opponent goes for it. 4th and 5, that's complete and denied. T.Y. cannot convert, and we take over on downs. I get the football at my own 8-yard line, and there's pressure, but luckily I was not in the end zone. Henry Anderson gets the sack. 3rd and 16, I decide to run it here with Emmitt Smith, and he's able to show off the power, but it's not enough to convert. So I have to kick it right back to my opponent, who again has great field position. And that is knocked away and nearly picked off by Cockrell, who stopped T.Y. on that previous drive. 3rd and 10. And he's testing my defense again. That's knocked away by Cam Chancellor. Great coverage throughout this first half. Elway was 4 of 11. After a punt, back to work with Derek Carr. We're going deep this time. Jeffrey overthrown. That's the cannon, though, of Derek Carr. 3rd and 6, 10 seconds on the clock. And I throw a dumb interception, my 2nd of the half. And this allows my opponent to kick the field goal and take the lead right before halftime. I'm not sure what I was thinking on either of those throws, but bad first halves with the passing game. And it's on to the 3rd quarter. We go empty here. It's a 3rd and 4, trying to get to the 45 for a conversion. And against the cover 3, I freeze too long and eventually get sacked for a 3-and-out. My opponent takes over. He's under center at the 32, and this is David Johnson losing the football, and we cannot scoop it up. Okay, a loss of 4, and this time a fake to Johnson. Elway resets and completes the pass. That is good for 11 yards, making it 3rd and short. I'm looking for a quick pass on 3rd down, and the tight end drops another one. Again, it's not a contested catch. He's just flat out dropping these passes. My opponent kicked it back to me. At the 48, I go down again. Great coverage downfield. Both defenses playing really well. 3rd and 11, trying to convert. That's complete. Emmitt Smith gets it done for me. Perhaps I'm underutilizing him. 2nd down and 5. We go 3 receivers left. There's Alshon Jeffrey. Big catch and run all the way for a touchdown. That's not why I drafted Jeffrey. He's doing the things I expected Jeremy Maclin to do, but I wasn't throwing him the football. I went for 2, up by 4 to make it a 6-point game. And here we go, trying to protect this lead. Can our defense stay sharp? On 2nd and 9, Elway drifts way back, and that should have been intercepted. We can't come up with it. 3rd down and 9. And this time, Elway finds the open man. He makes the catch, and that is a 1st down to the 41. Keep an eye on the clock. We are in the fourth quarter. There's the screen set up with blockers leading the way. This is a first down inside the 25-yard line. Now the defense isn't playing so well again. On first down, Elway finds Virgil Green. He dropped those two big passes earlier, but makes the touchdown catch here. The extra point to take the lead is barely good, but it's good. 16-15. Can we get in scoring range? Let's go to Emmitt Smith. A diving miss. Smith spins and picks up around 9 yards to begin this drive. 2 minutes left to go. 3rd and 1. Emmitt Smith up the middle into opposing territory. Already close to field goal range. First down. Derek Carr going short. This is Alshon Jeffrey, and the ball's ripped out. And Jeffrey picks it back up, luckily. Both of us had a lucky fumble break. Mine just came at a more critical point in the game. 3rd and 2. Carr drifting. Now I'm rolling out with him. Something's got to happen. That is incomplete for Jeffrey. I'm not in field goal range. It's time to go for it. On 4th and 2. We're going Emmitt Smith right up the middle for a first down. That gets us 7 yards. It's a 51-yard field goal from this spot. Screen to Emmitt Smith. Running into my own blockers, otherwise that would have likely been a touchdown. But we are set up now for a field goal. How about the dive? Pitch outside, and here is Smith, making this a chip shot field goal try for me. We are set up for a 28-yard game-winning kick, and it is good. I win my first 2 games with this team in Draft Champions. Both kind of ugly, at least in the first halves definitely, but I find a way to win. A lot of good things in those 2 games from Alshon Jeffrey, along with CJ Mosley and Ray Maualuga yet again. Surprise, surprise. We saw how good he was in those first few videos. But that'll do it for this episode. I will have more games with this team on the channel very shortly. Thank you all for watching. Please leave your feedback down below. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe for more Madden 17 content. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.